Let's get the recording going, and
I don't want to have to move around myself.
Yeah, I feel
Nico
that.
sucks balls.
I just was not in the mood to play Valorant. Kind of sucks that I got called cringe and everyone was talking shit on me for not wanting to play.
Yeah.
But whatever.
I mean,
I
I
was
think
just wasn't in the
Among
mood to
Us.
play, and I think that's valid.
yeah, that's. I mean, everyone does it at least once. John and Tom also didn't enjoy playing in the customs for a long amount of time, but here we are.
I was
Okay.
gonna say John still is begrudged on customs a lot of the time.
Yeah. I don't know. Okay, so we are here now. Ascent, FLMN Custom 26. Finally coming back to Ascent. It's been a very long time. Looks like it's gonna be almost an all lock-in already for the attackers here. Bob thinking about going Gecko. I think in terms of pure skill, I'm giving it to the offensive team. But in terms of synergy, I'm giving it to the defense. I think Matt, John, Joe, Brendan have played a lot together, including Nico and that fifth bunch. But Nico's put on the other team, and they have 4 people that they normally play with, so they have really good synergy. But I think in terms of raw mechanic, they have Bob, they have Tom, they have Nico. You can't really get like best that. But I'm really excited for what this is gonna go. We have double initiator comp from the defending side of the map, and we have a double initiator. We have 2 double initiator comps actually. I'm really curious to see how this match starts and goes through. Alright, Nico actually said the game is a bit too loud, so I'm gonna turn this down just a little bit. Make sure we're good. I've actually never looked at everyone's levels before. Everyone's around, I mean, besides Gensi and Phoebe, everyone's around a general level between 44 and, who's the highest? John, 93. Interesting, and then Bob, of course, but everyone's around the same level.
Alex passed me on level recently.
Really? What level is she now?
I think we're both around like 70. She's a little higher.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know, level in this game is different than most other games because I've seen level 50 players that in Immortal, and I've seen level 700 players still in Bronze, so.
Level does not represent skill, it just represents how many hours literally just how many games you've played.
Yeah, pretty much. Playing every day as well helps. It gives you that level, like, I think it's called AP bonus.
Yeah. Yeah, you get like first win of the day plus 1,000, I think, or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. So even just playing a little bit every day. I don't know what's taking so long to get into this match, but
Someone's got that shit computer. It's probably Danny.
it could
Or
be
his
Danny,
laptop.
it could be Gensi. We could have gotten a crash out. That's why I always forget. I think I need to turn cheats on for these so I can pause whenever we have some technical difficulties, so we don't have to fully restart. But I think if I enable cheats, it makes it so everyone can do things. It looks like it might be John, now that I mention it.
Classic John blunder.
John is not in the game yet. Is he on? Still in Discord? He is. So I'm just gonna hold off here. If they give me the sign that it's not good, I guess John is not in the game yet. Can we do like a slash timeout? Is this a thing? Nope. Slash pause.
Yeah, I think without cheats you can't do that.
Yeah. Restart. Alright, I mean, this is kind of at a disadvantage. If John isn't here, no, it's just still not in. Play the round. Okay, well, everyone's saying we good, so I guess we'll play a little aggressive here. Bob already all the way up, gets the kill on Brendan. And John's in! John is here, everyone! Oh, but he whips on Nico, but then Danny whips back. So used to get Gensi playing Sage. Danny in a pretty good space here. I think he'll be able to catch Gensi. The flash comes out. Really bad flash. It seems like they know where he is, but Joe peeking in.
Spike down,
2.
mid. One
Gets
enemy
3. And then Gensi gets the one on Phoebe. And a start for the defense here, even though they were man down. Joe getting 3. Almost tying up his KD, or his kill amount from the last game, or the last custom we played. Nah, no, somewhere around the early, or like the early mid single digits. Yes. Okay, so Gensi's gonna have a bit of an issue. It's like he knows I said that out loud. It's like he knows I said it was a terrible bird. That is very funny. Looks like it's gonna be an A push here. Joe with the aftershock, with a good stall. Good flash from Phoebe. They get Joe. He's forced to peel off site. They see everyone there. Does anyone get tagged by the dog? It does not look like it. Actually, it does. Phoebe got tagged by the dog. Brennan gets the kill on Bob. Brennan is in the spawn. Did they just fight it? Brennan gets the kill on Phoebe.
Going up.
They have to walk out into it. He wasn't ready for it. Danny might burn. He burns. They knife. I don't remember. I'm so confused. What happened there? Tom got a knife kill. Nico has no heals though. Gensi wants it. Gensi really wants it. He's holding such a low angle. Nico might be able to get this kill. The timing. Very good timing. Unlucky. Matt with a very interesting angle here. But Nico's just gonna go for John here. John hears it.
Last player standing.
John holding way too close to the choke. Nikos might be able to get this. He's on 3.
Spike planted.
He's gonna push in. Does Matt expect this? He doesn't.
Oh, dude, if Nico
This is good timing.
Nico pushes there on Cat, that'd be so sick.
He might have gone it, but I think this is even better. I think he's gonna think that Nico went main. Yeah, he's gonna tap bomb. If Nico plays this safe, he's trying to find the timing. Nico doesn't know, but neither does Matt. He's so confused. He hears him now, holding. He hears him now. Oh, they come out. They know where each other are. Oh, and he gets the kill. Very well played. But if Nico just plays time there instead of holding a peek, he forces Matt to run at him. That is such an easy win for him. But a great eco nonetheless. Will it be a buyout here from the defensive side? It looks like it might be. Brennan buying. Same with Gensi. Joe deciding not to. It looks actually it's actually going to be a save now. Someone gave the comm. And all guns except for Phoebe from the offense. Bob still hasn't started cooking yet, but he's got a gun finally. Bob last time he was a bit aggravated because he was getting a lot of the kills.
No charges left.
Again, I think it's just based off his playstyle that he does that. But oh my god, they wall up. Gensi and Nico out. 2 out. Matt Brennan is able to get the timing there. Nico getting the kill. 2. Nico gets 2, and they have free sight here.
There.
Tom getting the kill on John. Very nice placement by Tom. TP out. Joe with only a class or a ghost.
Spike
Coming up
planted.
this main angle.
Last player
they get
standing.
the kill on Gensi. Nico 3 again. Tom holding this angle. He just has to hold it. Tom's gotta hold this angle. He saw him for a second. He didn't. The TP away, and they get the kill. Nico gets 4. Very well played and a flawless coming out. The only one that doesn't have a gun is Phoebe. It doesn't seem to matter. I think Phoebe, very underrated player right now. She is pretty good with her util and pretty good with aim. I think she just needs to be taught how to eco properly and when not to buy. No one is managing her economy well enough and telling her when and when not to buy, which I think is super beneficial for the team. According to Bob, though, she does like to buy him guns, or just anyone guns that will help for them. Again, Nico leading 7 kills here, 2-1. A full buy coming in from pretty much the entirety of both teams. Brennan ulting out. It gets the blind off. Brennan pushes, but gets blinded. Got blind by Bob. They know where John is as well. They know exactly where Brennan is, but he has 0 flashes. He's running and gunning away. Bob gets the peek in. John kind of just baiting here. He's waiting so patiently, and Bob sees him. John played that not good at all, I'll be honest. But Joe gets the flank on Phoebe. They know one is here. Bob gets the peek. Bad timing by Joe.
Last player standing.
Bob gets the signal that Gensi's here. Gensi not holding the right angle. Bob gets 4 that round. Bob and Nico starting off really, really strong here. 2-2. Joe as well is starting off pretty strong. 4-3 here. But his team isn't able to keep up with him. What do they decide to do? Gensi sitting AFK here. I don't know why I'm sitting on him.
Turret out.
We'll get a little. I feel like I haven't gotten enough of Phoebe's perspective here. We'll see what Phoebe's up to. It looks like it's going to be an A push. Well, they have no money. Gensi putting both initiators here. Kind of a throw, I'll say myself. Aftershock going out, not really hitting them.
Monster on the loose.
The Thrash going in, clear sight. They haven't closed the door yet, but Danny's still planting. He hears Tom. He walks out and walks back in. Like it's nothing, but he's stuck outside. Tom closed the door and closed him outside. Gensi's already in. What is happening? Brendan has a bulldog.
They're on the same team.
Who? No, Tom and Joe are not.
Okay.
Joe went out and killed Tom, but Tom closed the door as he died. Bob up in this nice spot. He was able to get through. Gets the 1-for-1. Bob gets 3. It is a 2v3 here. Phoebe holding the flank. Danny holding a nice spot on site. Here's him.
One enemy
Gets
remaining.
1, and then Brendan's able to just get out and leave with his gun. Does Danny get out alive? Does not seem like Danny or Phoebe will get out alive. Yeah. Alright, man. Still a win for the offense here. Bobby is now caught up to Nico. 8-8 here. That was a very nice kill by Joe as well. No flash. Just played super silent. Played off the noise. That was a staple play there.
Turret out.
Brendan with a little bit of BM in the chat. Saying thank you for the gun. Looks like it's going to be a B push. Putting on John on that catwalk hold. A bit of an interesting play. If I were the defensive side of the map, I'd be switching Brendan and Gensi. Putting Gensi with Matt and putting Brendan with Joe. They have a lot of flashes on this team. They have 6 flashes total, 2 on each.
Here.
Technically 3 flash characters because you don't really know how many flashes Sky will have in a single round. Danny pushing here alone with the spike. Has the flash coming out. Joe gets him. Very good, nice play.
Down, mid.
Tom in though. They have a sight, but they do not have the bomb. But he heard Tom. This is a free kill for Matt.
Gone.
From Matt, sorry. And then Nico getting the kill on John with the op. Solo entry up.
One enemy remaining.
What a blind from Tom. What a play from Tom and Bob right there. He sees him for a second. Doesn't clear his angles. I keep telling him about this. Brendan gets 2 now. Flashes to the right. Bomb is still down. Phoebe needs to help out here. Nico gets the bomb. They know where he is. But Phoebe hears him. Phoebe gets the kill. Well played. Good crosshair position. Very nice kill from Phoebe. The ADS, again, a lot of people shit on it. It's not as bad as you think. It's like if you're used to like ADSing on people in games and you're trying to learn Valorant, it's not so bad. You're gonna end up getting out of the habit eventually, so you can play a faster paced game. But
Yeah,
for
I was
those
gonna say swinging corners is where it really hurts you.
yeah, 100. It's like swinging
And
a
if
corner
you're
with an op.
if you're comfortable enough with your sensitivity, that hindrance isn't that big of a deal.
Exactly. Brendan wants Nico to drop the op here. Just as he says that, Nico gets a free pick on Joe, peeking cat. The blind going out doesn't get anyone. Another blind going out. The molly coming down. 2 are out, but the rest cut off. Nico in with the op. Bob gets the kill on Matt. Does he know he can wallbang that side of the wall? Blind coming out. Gets the blind on Tom. The rash coming out. Nico gets the kill on Brendan. And they get the detain on Gensi. Oh no! And he dies. Gensi is probably clueless to what the hell just happened to him there. I don't think he's ever experienced Gecko in a Valorant game yet. So he is probably losing his mind. 5-2 now. It looks like the defense here have to switch something up. Brendan deciding to go mid. Brendan actually catching up to Joe, both now 6 and 6. But Matt still falling behind. I feel like Matt is really playing super defensively and not helping out his team. Well, and like again, Matt's playstyle, he can really mirror any playstyle here that he wants to. But I don't think in these customs he should be mirroring such a defensive playstyle. I feel like he needs to be taking trades. I feel like that's best for his team. I don't know what Danny just did there by shooting. Maybe he thought that was a flash. That was really funny.
Open up the sky.
And ult coming out. He knows they're pushing him. They get the kill on Joe. The blind. He gets 2. He doesn't even know. He didn't know Tom TP to the side. They're in the spawn.
Spike down. Defender
Phoebe
spawn.
just hear him from behind.
Oh, comes out again,
One
blind.
enemy
The
remaining.
blind coming out. Oh no, Phoebe's stuck. But Shaquille gets one. Kenzie just swinging straight in and peeking. Phoebe only 3 bullets. She needs to reload. Okay, the reload comes out. Is she able to get these 2 here? Matt holding such a tight angle. If Matt's just gonna hit this and win it, and he gets it. They push all the way into spawn, but they couldn't hold it. They died from all angles. John getting 2 there, that was really good. But Nico and Bob just holding out for their team right now. 13 and 5, 11 and 3. Brennan taking the lead for the defenders right now. Gensi a little bit aggravated with his util on Sky, even though he seems to have figured out how to use that Sky util. He's a bit aggravated with it. Looks like it's gonna be another A push. Joe kind of just sitting in spawn right now. A little bit laggy. Maybe that's just his computer or something, or maybe I'm just seeing things. Looks like it's a free site. Ult pop by Nico. Joe going for the ult here. Ult coming out, but he misses a couple of them. Or does he? I think he missed. Oh my god, the spray! Getting the head tap on him. KJ ult now from Matt. It's a really nice ult, but it's not in that good of a spot.
Can't use that yet.
They can kind of walk out for free. Matt gets to kill on Phoebe, but Nico's up there, gets 2. He dodges the detain. Oh, he doesn't. He does not dodge the detain. John gets the kill. If he stayed in dismiss, or if he dismissed a second later, they would have gotten it. Only 2 left here.
Does dismiss get hit by?
No, it doesn't.
Player standing.
But
One
Brendan
enemy
with the
remaining.
spray transfer from 1 to 1 gets both kills.
That was crazy. He couldn't finish Danny there, so he just moved on to Tom and went back.
And
That was wild.
oh, Joe disconnecting. I think I did actually see him getting a little laggy, so maybe he's trying to restart his game. Joe DC. I wonder if that's on purpose or he's restarting his game. Did he type in Discord? Nope, he did not. We play on though, he can rejoin right. He can rejoin most likely. I'm really hoping that he can. It looks like it's gonna be a mid play here. Going on this camera view. Brendan is sitting in this corner. Do they know where he is? The flash out! He gets Phoebe. Phoebe pushed a little bit too far up. They try to spray him, get a little bit of damage. But Bob, on this nice lurk, he hears the dog. They all hear the dog. He has to cross back. Are they holding him? They aren't, but the smoke is hindering Matt. I think that's his own teammate's smoke. John holding from up top, but he doesn't see Bob get in. Gets a free kill, but Matt gets a kill on Nico. This op is really what they need here. It's a 3-on-2 technically, now 3-on-1.
Kill my allies.
Still a 3-on-1 technically. They just go straight
Does he
B.
shoot through glass?
I don't think so. I think it will bounce off like any other util. Joe still disconnected.
30 seconds left.
It's a 3-on-1. Does John decide to save? He does not. Nico gets his op back, getting the bomb down. John playing super fast here. Breaking glass. Joe isn't even in call. I think
Smoke's
his
down.
computer might have just crashed. Pushing up through. Hero. He gets one though.
Last player standing.
Gets the kill. Joe is AFK. And I think Nico is just gonna go grab it. Take the lead here.
Joe reconnects right now.
That would be very funny. And he is abandoned. So that means I believe they'll get them some extra currency under their belt. But until Joe gets back, it's going to be a 4 on 5. Can you pause? I can't. No cheats on. I would love to pause it if I could, but I gotta start turning these cheats on for these customs, man. I used to do it, but I haven't done it anymore, which kind of sucks, but
Hubris.
I forgot. Looks like Nico holding this up, waiting for Gensi to peek, but Gensi kind of just, you know, Gensi kind of pissed, and he's about to be a little bit more pissed now that he sees Bob. Bob's swinging him, he has his knife out. Gets the one tap by Gensi! Holy shit! He's getting ready to type after that one. The blind coming out, he gets 2! What is Nico doing? Is he not expecting him to just be sitting there?
Launching smoke.
Nico ran into the op too.
I
was so confident in.
I think he was trying to get the gun. But
Did Bobby have op or did Nico have op?
Nico wanted the Phantom because he didn't think he would be able to take the duel. Brennan killed his own teammate in spawn using half of his util already. Please clip that. Yeah, it'll be in the video. Even Nico said it. It'll be in the video. Can Danny and Tom pull this off though?
Stealing sight.
30
They
seconds
be
left.
on. They see the turret though. They get sight.
Dim beacon here.
Stim coming out. He TP's into the smoke.
Wow.
Danny gets the down, and then Matt gets the kill.
Defuse
What a
the spike.
round.
I don't
Defuse
think
the
they
spike.
knew Tom pushed so far up, but then he TP'd directly in front of their faces.
Yeah. And it looks like it's going to be a pretty much
The op
flawless
disappeared,
technically.
someone have it. I didn't pick it up.
Say again?
I didn't know if someone picked up the op from earlier.
Yeah, Matt
Last
went to
round
run and
before
get
the
it.
switch.
5 to
I
6
think it's
here.
getting passed around.
They're gonna all have enough money. Phoebe just needs to buy Tom, which someone else does anyways, so it's fine. And Phoebe decides to go with the Guardian again. She's loving this Guardian. Joe still not back yet. She's kind of unlucky, but they're making do. They've went 1-1 so far with Joe absent. This Nico is really doing them well. Looks like Bob peeking Matt, but they're falling off here. They get the heal on Matt. They have such a upfront hold here, but do they know that B side is weak? Again, it's 4v5. Nico trying to lurk up here, but the op, such an aggressive hold. He's making noise too. Gensi could easily flash out here. He's sitting under it.
One down.
He
Nico
did the
keeps
same
leering
thing.
so deep in the same spot.
Even if the leer is fine, but Gensi played that position exactly last round. He needs to realize that if he wants to clear that, he needs to shoot the leer higher. But if he wants to clear
even
out,
then, or just more shallow, because Gensi's standing in front of the leer because how deep Nico puts it every round.
yeah, he needs to shoot it like the way you should be using a Reyna leer is you should use it as a beacon on top of you, because if it's right on top of you, that means everyone that you're looking at, or that's looking at you, is blind. So he should be shooting a lot higher up, and I
30
would be
seconds left.
expecting that because he does play Reyna a lot. The Brimwell coming out.
Also, putting it higher means they can't transfer their cluster to your head easily.
Yeah,
Because he's putting it at almost head level.
exactly. He needs to shoot a lot higher. He gets one. They get the KJO too, but do they know that the bomb is on the complete other site? I don't think they do. Phoebe stuck in this old. They still don't know. Phoebe
Last
gets
player
one,
standing.
and now they've come to realize that it's the complete other site. Matt, bringing me up here. I mean, I guess it's kind of an okay play because
Oh, Tom's holding such
it's-
aggressive angle.
Tom-
Matt is
yeah,
not
he
ready for it.
hears
Matt
him.
is just sniped out.
Last player
and he
standing.
gets the kill. Last is Joe in spawn. And he gets the kill. 7 to 5 here. I really wish we can pause this so Joe can come back, but he still
Switching
hasn't
sides.
said
Here, this is a different
anything.
game. He's back in their call.
He's back in the call, so hopefully
I'll take a
maybe
look.
he's on line. I don't think he's on line. Shane's getting the inside scoop here. 7 to 5 here. They have a lack of a trip, but they have a lot of flashes and healing on this defensive half. Deciding to put 3 on B and putting
His
Phoebe-
internet crashed. He's turning his PC back on now.
Okay, well it's good. It seems his ping is stagnant, but it seems like he might be in the game. Are they waiting for him in spawn? It looks like. I think they might be waiting for him. Yeah, there he is, and he's back. I don't think he'll be able to play actively in this round.
Oh, no,
he
he's
will
moving.
be! He will be! Joe is back, everyone!
It is weird that it has spawned him in every round.
But
That's really
Bob is
weird.
already up on the lurk! Oh no! Again, that's not because they knew he came back, because they didn't get the signal that it was returned to AFK. But it was more the fact that he was lurking up already. Phoebe already out this way. All my DJs are really mixed up here. What is happening? It is just an all-out brawl. I have no clue what's happening. Matt stuck
player
back here by
standing.
himself. Brennan now stuck on site. All of my numbers are mixed up on the minimap, so I can't get points of view. Brennan getting one, but Bobby peeking him. He gets the molly on the bomb. It will still be fine because Phoenix Molly does not really last too long. I really hope my numbers fix so I'm able to spectate people properly. But another.
How do the numbers work? You just bind them to specific people, or?
So no, it comes in at the start. So right now on the mini map it shows Joe as 1, but when I click 1 on my keyboard it will bring me to Joe. Before, since Joe didn't have a number since he disconnected, 1 was still him, but 2 was someone else when it was supposed to be Brendan. And then 5 was Phoebe, but Phoebe was supposed to be 6 because I believe they rotated it all the way down, so 9 wasn't anyone. But now it's fixed, so I'll be able to spectate everyone properly. Looks like it's going to be a force from the offensive side of the map to try to tie this up. Danny making a really aggressive hold. He wants the orb. He's able to get it. But at what cost? Brennan getting 2, but he's 1 HP. This guy with the heal. It looks like it's going to be a free site pick here.
Surely that orb was not worth it.
It 100% was not worth it. I mean, he's closer to res because he died and got it, but it's a huge round for them to be trying to win here. Bob does still have the Vandal, but will they be able to catch Brendan here? He shouldn't be flashing. Yeah, smart. He should just stay his position. He should be flashing! I don't know why you're flashing! He gave away his position, now he has to leave. Which he decides to do, but Bob and Nico still sitting up here. Phoebe peeking out. Gets blinded. Nico gets the kill on Brendan though. The blind about to come in through back sight, but she decides to not do it. Do they decide to push this? Nico gets killed, but
Last
Bob gets
player
one, and then
standing.
gets the refrag. Can she get her tags though? And then she gets 1 hit on John. But the force buy works out. Matt getting the Vandal. Matt, wow! I really haven't taken a gander at the leaderboard, but Matt picking up the pace now, 11 and 9. But Brendan, wow, Brendan at the top of his team. He has been playing magnificently for the past couple of matches I've seen him play, customs and ranked matches. It's very surprising to me what he has started to become. He is just such an unpredictable player that loves to rush. It looks like it's going to be an A push. Bob coming all the way up here with the shorty. He'll be at least be able to get one. Brendan is going to be mad about this, but usually Brendan likes to ult early. Gets one. They need to peek him. They don't peek him in time. You gotta refrag those kills. That is not good. A good flash from Phoebe getting the intel there. Breaks the dog, but they see Bob. Phoebe gets it just a tad bit too late. It looks like it's going to be a full-on retake. The dog coming out, hitting
Placing
no
swarm
one.
grenade.
Thrashel coming out, trying to break the
Placing
door.
swarm
They need
grenade.
to break the door for it. But at that point, they should just keep it back and get it back again for the next 10 seconds. Matt getting the kill on Danny. Nico trying to peek out here, but gets blinded by his own teammate, I think. Dizzy doesn't get the blind on Joe. Go tries to go for the knife again because he runs out of bullets. Did Joe crash again? I think he crashed again. He's frozen. His ping isn't moving. He disconnected again. Oh, he's back.
He's back.
What? Oh, never. Oh, okay, we're back. We're back. Okay, we're good. We're good. I think we're, yeah, okay, I think we're good. Joe seems like he's back. Seems like he's a little bit glitchy, but
He's struggling.
nonetheless, he's still here. Looks like it's gonna be an A push. Thompson's
Joke's
gonna hold
over.
out.
You're dead.
So coming out quickly. Brendan out on sight. He doesn't know who to look at. Matt gets the kill, or Phoebe gets the kill on Brendan, but Matt gets the refrag. Bob sitting on sight, spraying, gets one, gets a little bit of damage as well out on Brendan. Danny hears them walking out. He can get a really nice pick here. He's aiming a bit too high. Just a tad bit too high. And he realizes it right after. He might have been able to get that kill. But he doesn't.
Yeah, proper crosshair placement, that's a free one for Danny.
Even if I've never seen someone aim too high on it, I've always seen too low. But I mean, too high, I guess isn't as bad as too low. Actually, I don't know because
I think
body
too low is
shots.
better because body shots then naturally.
I guess
go back
too
up.
low is a worse habit to get out of, but it's better because you're still dealing damage.
Gotcha.
Meanwhile, Bob with the perfect crosshair
There's
placement
nobody.
gets one, but he's out in the open. Nico's not even covering. There's no communication there. That's fine. Nico gets one. They're just walking to his crosshair. Danny gets the refrag.
Spike down A.
Genty alone, 32 HP. The flash gonna come through. Doesn't get anyone. Decides to spray it. 17. Gets the flash. Tries to spray it. He might as well just save here. They have a lot
10
of
seconds
money.
left.
Danny wants it though. Danny wants it though, and he gets
They
it.
were not good enough.
The T-Hag as well. We haven't seen a lot from Danny this match. I'm just now remembering. It's like we haven't really been looking at Danny's perspective except for that last round. And it looks like he's still playing pretty well, supporting his team. Has 8 assists, tied with Tom for the most in the game right now. Gensi sitting AFK, probably typing an essay in the chat. Never mind, he's probably spending his money and trying to figure out what he wants to buy. Because that takes a little bit too much time for someone like you.
Someone like him? What is that? Yeah, for his people.
okay, got it.
Alright, Lucas. I see you.
We got 2
I know
on
what you
B
are.
here. Danny and Tom. Dynamic duo here. I think he's aiming, no, he was aiming a little bit too high, but he redirected it a bit. Exit on sight, the Grim Wall! He sees them all blind, he's jumping! He lands at the other side of the wall, but he's able to get back. 3 in the CT, they push Tom back sight. Phoebe trying to go heaven here.
Spike planted.
Brendan kind of stuck up here. Tries to push out, but doesn't get a single blind.
I thought that blinded.
Yeah, but it didn't. Gensi gets the kill on Nico. Phoebe playing really like a very slow here, but they get the res on Nico. Trying to spray him out. Gets the blind, but no one can help him out. Bob gets the kill. Nico really needs a heal here. The ult coming out.
Last player standing.
And it's Matt getting the rest after they're pushed out. They split up, no communication. They're 8 to 9. We have a match on our hands here. It looks like it's like really offensive sided so far. Our defenders currently went 7 and 5 offense, which is kind of, I guess you could say, it's near the normal range. But Ascent, such a defensive sided map. I was expecting a lot more defensive presence. It looks like it's going to be a save now from defense, but do they want to press out here?
Cover going out.
Smoking with the Bucky. Very interesting spot. Do they want to push this smoke? They're playing really, really silent here. Brennan trying to take first contact. They make their way out. No noise though. Looks like Danny still gonna hold with the shotgun. They know that they're here. John with the smokes coming out. Tom wants it. Tom really wants it. He doesn't get it though. He backs out of the smoke. Danny didn't get detained. Just got out. They get re-sight again with KJ ult. Very nice KJ ult spot. Again, no Sovas on either of these teams, so they can't recon and spam with Odin. Skybird coming through, does not scan Danny. But the breach, aftershock, not get him either. Brendan fighting for his life here. Gets a second, and Matt getting his first round on Nico. Danny kind of just alone getting sprayed through the smoke. And Phoebe with the deagle stuck by herself. Matt just pre-firing at head level. And it just works for him. Matt taking the lead here on 20 kills. This is going to be a really good match. Matt finally stepping up here and taking the lead for his team. It seems he learned how to find a balance between defense and offense while playing on a Sentinel, which it's hard. I'm still struggling with it in my ranked games. I'm still trying to find the mesh, and I think he's found, at least for this specific match, he's found his mesh. It looks like it's going to be an A push, but Bob peeking out. A lot of centering on mid here. Bob really needs help with sight. He's leaving Phoebe alone, but he's lurking up behind that alarm bot, maybe a bit too far. If Matt gets onto sight, that might go down, but will it see Bobby in time? Joe gets the kill on Nico. Spraying, trying to spray through the smoke. But I think Bob gets through. The flash coming out. Very well played. He has Thrash.
Joke's over. You're dead.
Run, little man.
Danny gets the kill. Danny gets another one as well. But he gets the molly in. He's stuck.
Enemy remaining.
John gets the kill on Bobby. It's a 2v1. And then Tom getting the kill on John. A round comeback here with a buy from the D-Vendors. Taking back the lead here. They really needed that. That was a big round for them. But I don't think it matters too much. They have so much money on this offensive side right now. And there's such limited money on defense here. Will they try to get Phoebe to buy one? Or maybe even Danny or Tom to buy one? I think Phoebe bought... Phoebe bought Bob, but then Bob sold and Tom bought instead. Nico buying with 0 armor. Looks like it's going to be a B push. That is a staple for them. They know how to do it. Joe taking first contact here. The breach are going for sight. They shouldn't be doing it for sight. They can clear sight so easily. They should just be doing it for main. He switches up his positioning. This is really good. But he decides not to. They're deciding to leave instead. But Gensi gets the kill on Nico. While Nico trying to lurk, creating too much space. They're playing a little bit too aggressive on this defensive half. Nico should be able to get one easy there, but Bob making the smart play and pushing out main. Are they going to recheck at main, though? That's the real question. Coming out, just clearing full sight. Bob playing close. So Bob decided to peek it. He gets 1, 3 peeks, gets 3, gets 4, and 1 mag! Wow! Very well played by Bob! And Matt left alone here. Phoebe running around in circles with the dog. Peeking the turret with her knife out. What is happening? The flash comes out. The blind comes out. Was it his teammate? Or I think it was her teammate. Or it might have been a
30
half flash
seconds
for
left.
him. The blind coming out. The TP. They know where he is. Phoebe gets the kill. Very well played. Very good position from Bob. One thing, and even people in high elo still do not realize, it's high elo I'm saying as in like Diamond Ascendant. You need to re-clear A main or B main if you go for a midpoint. This is so huge. Take Pearl for example. You take Art, you push on the site. That person on site hears you, he's pushing A main. He's gonna go and create more space A main, so you're condensed out of space. That was perfectly played by Bob, and no one was able to read it. Everyone just stacking tiles. Nico has a really good angle here. A flash coming out. He sprays, only hits him for a couple. Tom with the TP up. Brendan whiffs. Tom gets the kill. Really rubbing in Brendan's face there, but Matt gets the kill on Danny. But Bob gets the refrag. But Genty gets the kill on Bob. Tom playing on top of this wall. Genty aiming really at the wall, thinking that he'll have a little, you know, step up there. They see one. Genty gets blinded. Using this recon, can Tom and Phoebe pull this out? The blind coming out. He jumps down. Activates the mollies. But does he know? He knows Genty's there. Genty doesn't know where Tom is, though. He's deaf. He can't hear him. Can Tom win this, though? He blinds it off. Matt's holding an angle. But Matt gets it. Phoebe really needs to play aggressive here, but she's not. And Matt holding a perfect angle with the 4K. 25 for Matt. He is really pulling through now. They have such good ults as well. 10 to 11. They are 1 run behind on full buy. Defenders have a very scarce amount of money. And they have Breach ult, 1-off Brim ult, Sky ult, and KJ ult. They have some of the best ults on this offensive side of the map, which is crazy good for them. They can, if they split up these evenly to win these rounds, and they don't have to force use other ults, they can spend 1 ult per round winning the rest of this game. Or it could fail them and bring it to OT possibly. And he doesn't hear any noise. Do they decide to burst soon? Just very slowly walking up here.
You should run.
KJO coming out with the wall coming out quicker. Danny going market instantly. Good KJO from Matt. They need to start pushing now though. The slows coming out from Danny really important. They're not pushing out fast enough. They push out. They're on site. Double molly coming out. Joe deciding not to flash actually. The ult coming out. It is going to be a full 5v5 retake. This is a make or break round. Matt gets the kill on Danny. Genty gets the kill on Nico. Tom playing up boat here. Matt getting a little aggressive here. The ult coming out. Tom gets the kill on Matt. He gets the kill, but he's blinded. He gets timing. Bob gets through. They're spraying him. Joe not able to get him. Phoebe stuck in the 2v1. But Brennan gets the kill. 11 to 11. Joe almost throwing that around there with the whiff, but gets traded by Brendan. Still very good positioning, very good take. They still have the breach ult. They still have the Brim ult for these next 2 rounds. Do they decide to use them now to secure the round, or they decide to use them later, reading that this is going to be an eco, and it's going to be forced to play overtime if they lose, if either team loses this round. Looks like it's going to be an A push. Bob with the Bucky. He's almost certain to get one here. The breach ult. He misses the shot, but doesn't get concussed. Bobby's missing the shots with the Bucky. Oh no, man. Joe with the good ult to sight, full retake. This is going to be a really nice hold here. What can they do? Nico trying to get through here with the Bucky. The smoke goes down. Genty has the hold on him though. The TP up. They're creating a lot of space. Genty gets another kill though. They're spraying him out. Phoebe stuck alone by herself. The flash coming through. She's standing in the open. She gets like a 3-man blind, but she's standing in the open. 33 kills for Bob right now.
Match
27
point.
for Matt. Dog, I'm right here. I am right here, man. If I was playing on Genzi's account right now, he would not be at 14 kills. He might be over double that, but not to toot my own horn. Genzi, your accuracy raises tenfold when you are blind or in smoke. Genzi accuracy triples if you can't see anything. Again, I don't know what they're trying to see. Genzi can hear or can see exactly clear when he's shooting. I've been spectating for a lot of these.
Watch your eyes.
Through the flash coming out, he doesn't see him. Tom plays trigger finger. This is really good. Tom is in amazing position. He gets the kill. Tom gets 1. Tom gets 2. But he gets the refrag out. 3v3 here. These are 2 pivotal players now. Joe and Matt done here. 2 very pivotal players. Brendan holding this angle. Nico tries to break the door. 3v3 retake. Molly coming out, but also another blind. Nico has to push through. Almost whips. Gets 1 though. He knows both are backside.
Player standing.
Peeks. John is stuck alone. He ults early. Gets the kill on Nico. Phoebe needs to push. He's stuck. He has to peek Phoebe's side. He peeks Phoebe's side.
That's 3.
The Goopers, the fusion gets half. What is happening? John gets the clutch. And there it is.
They put me in charge.
13 to 11. Very well played. What a close game. That was a good one. That was really a good one. Oh my god. He had the KD here. Holy. What a nice one, man. That was crazy good.